Women only want two things, left one and the right one. Hold up, it's Manosphere? Just one? Oh, like Lance Armstrong, Live Strong and all that. Yeah, okay, different one, the non-cheating one. Well, different, like I mentioned, different one. Really feels like this is a catch-all term for a conglomerate of various men coming together to instruct younger men and boys on what it means to be a high-value man, or whatever the current vernacular may be at the moment. Really, they're the Catholic Church by another name. Oh, my bad. It's not like they're trying to barter their solution in exchange for your money. Like many other things, it's really all different shades of that first profession. We're all whores, but it does matter which pimp it is with you in that confessional booth. Welcome or welcome back on Man Needs a Code with a kind reminder not to let anyone tell you what to like or sub to. Real men don't pretend they have dominion over manhood. That's some basic bitch shit, and we ain't about that here. Whether it's over original sin or those within the past month, predators prey upon easy marks. The boy who looks up, for example, does not need rebuke. He needs guidance. My parents divorced when I was 5. I always grew up in the shadow of the echo of my father, rather than really knowing him during my most formative years. As a result, I saw how desperate I could be when an older man in my life would take me under their wing. The trusty wall that men build up against the world has no innate defense for this attack that comes in the guise of an architect who's only there to help you improve your fortress. They are comprised in majority of large wolves living beneath the wool. Any man that is lucky enough to live long enough will learn to spot these apostates where they stand and when they speak. They sound a little too practiced at that dark art. That's the tell. They tell you, not with the word, but with true intent, with action. When I first learned what looks maxing was, I asked, how is this any different than self-care that women engage with? Then I learned of Clavicular and his obsessive quest to max without limit. Death never gets a sick day. Better we all remember that little fact. Pale, skinny bitch. I don't have good answers for young men of today, but I will commit to this. You have my ear, I got 2 big ones, and my ability to read between a line or two. Put plainly, no one trying to help you is going to ask you for money. Now, there are whores and then there are lying ones. Keep counting those bodies. Keep comparing and rob joy like a thief in the night. There are 1,000 reasons why I'm doing this channel. One of them is that I learned to write because I wanted to impress girls. I'll do a proper vid on old school chat rooms sometimes, but suffice it to say that I learned a skill the same reason most men do, for the same reason we escaped the jungle, built houses, killed the dragons and beasts at the edge of the map, and made the Labubu. We did it for women. We did it for the Labubu. I have 4 kids, and one of them has an idiot ex-boyfriend. We'll call him Little AI Boy. My kiddo came home with a nice little handwritten poem, and I read it. Paused for a second, and then asked my kid if they knew this was AI. They responded, yeah, but at least he wrote it out by hand. I started writing my first script the next day. It was then when I saw in my teleprompter app I use a little button under Write New Script. It reads, Generate AI Script. Quick shout out to AI Boy. Without you, I wouldn't have found a real world touchstone for what young men are facing today. I remember being around for the dawn of the internet. One of my friends used his all-color in his printer to print out topless pics that took him 45 minutes to load. He traded them for magic cards at school. We are an entrepreneurial people, are we not? Now, I have no animosity toward a misguided boy who has no game. My real concern is where or why would he ever have a reason to learn it? I don't want to get into the weeds of AI relationships here, but the thought I had the other day was this. For those that like to date the bots, if the bot can't break up with them or get in any way to an exit in said relationship, then the user is really living up to that name, bro. No one likes being awkward, but it's how we learn to be comfortable with our own words and thoughts and skin, and not just whatever you can generate between Fortnite rounds. As a data for, AI is one of the many things on my radar, along with the fact that I know what one single picture of a face can do. I see you. The internet never forgets. Quick tip, to remember to write small things by hand. You never know, you might need them later. I abhor confinement, definition, or convention, but I will commit to looking further into works that will help out boys a bit more. They one day will be men. And as we know, all men need a code. Well, that about wraps up this one. Remember to wrap your own up. Stay safe out there. Thank you for your time. Get good rest. Remember to hydrate. Consume something green if you can. Make good choices. And don't die. Game is about dedication. There's a reason the fairer sex can sniff that shit out. Game on, bro.